Hi you guys, I am Jasmine and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video is all about recreating this stunning beautiful look using only 7 to 9 products. This is called the minimal makeup look or the 5 minute makeup look. मैं ये makeup तब करती हूँ जब मुझे कहीं जाना होता है urgently or when you just don't feel like doing a lot and you just need to look presentable is when you can do this makeup look. और when you have irritable skin या आपको acne है और आपको ज़्यादा products के साथ अपना skin layer नहीं करना, damage नहीं करना, but you still want to do a makeup look is when you can recreate this makeup look. I hope this is very helpful for you guys and let's jazz it up. So I'm going to start by hydrating my face with my favorite rose water. Whenever I hydrate my face, like the products like the moisturizer, my eye cream, sunscreen, it just sort of goes inside my skin well. Like my skin soaks it in really, really well. My skin has been feeling itchy since a couple of days because I've also been shooting a lot of tutorials. So today I'm just going to go with my favorite Cetaphil. I'm going to use this moisturizer, not go in with anything that is heavy. This one is extremely lightweight, so I really, really like using this. Also, a lot of doctors recommend this, so whenever I feel like I'm gonna get acne or my skin doesn't feel too light, I always go in with Cetaphil. Next step, and something that I do not skip, is an eye cream. This one is by Clinique. An eye cream is so important so that your concealer sets in really well. Also, the area under your eye is extremely sensitive. So when I do my skincare, I make sure there's a moisturizer, eye cream, and a sunscreen. Like these things are a must. Last but not the least, and one of the most important steps when you do your skincare, is applying a sunscreen. This one is from Minimalist. I always say whenever you're using a sunscreen, make sure that it is SPF 50 plus or at least 50. Anything that's below that really doesn't work. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use a primer. This one is from Swiss Beauty. Now, a primer is important if you guys have oily skin, or if you have pores that are open. For me, it's this area. So what it's going to do is it's going to mattify. The primer is going to mattify any parts that are oily. And since we're doing a very minimal makeup look, I think it's very important so that जो भी makeup हम करेंगे वो पूरा दिन last हो with the help of this primer. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my green color corrector from K Beauty, and I have a little bit of redness. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but I'm just going to put it over any spots or any area where I feel I have a little bit of redness. So this is going to help neutralize my redness, and when I put in my concealer, it's just going to look flawless. This minimal look is for the days where you feel like you don't want to apply too much makeup, or where you just want to look presentable, like आप अपने घर से बाहर निकल रहे हो and you feel like you need to look a little put together, is when you do this look. इसमें foundation नहीं होता है, you don't go heavy with any highlighter. It's just very minimal and you let your skin shine. That is what I love about this look. Also, this mini beauty blender is from PAC. I'm going to leave the links also in the description. Itne times I was just leaving the product names, but you guys want me to leave the links as well. So I'm going to do that from this video onwards. So the next step is I'm going to go ahead and take this concealer. This one is from LA Pro. I'm in the shade Pure Beige. Basically a concealer है, but I also use it as a color corrector. ये बहुत amazing product है. So I'm going to apply this to any areas that I feel I have discoloration, like under my eye here. This is such an amazing product, you guys. It's also a drugstore product. It's not that expensive and it works wonders. I'm going to apply it here and just anywhere where I feel like I have discoloration. Again, I'm going to take my teeny tiny beauty blend and just blend all of this out. दिस इज सच अ गुड प्रोडक्ट. इससे क्या होता है ना, मेरा फेस ऐसे लगता है कि कोई डिस्कलरेशन ही नहीं है, और ये कलर करेक्टर का भी काम करता है और कंसीलर का भी. तो आज की लुक में व्हेन आई एम जस्ट गोना नॉट अप्लाई एनी फाउंडेशन एंड आई एम जस्ट गोना मेक श्योर दैट माय स्किन looks like skin, this product is a game changer. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this has blurred everything. My skin looks like it's glowing, it's dewy, like there's no discoloration. At the same time, if I have any redness, it's just showing in a very natural way. Like this concealer just, it's so nice. It's like a filter, yet your skin shows, yet you feel so real with it. So LA Pro, like a huge shout out to you guys. You know, I don't want to go too heavy on my concealer, so I'm just going to take this one shade from Maybelline that is medium, and I'm just going to go under my eyes here. I'm going to go on my nose, over my T-zone, and any spots that I have, I'll just conceal it with just one shade of concealer. And now I'm going to take my concealer brush and just blend everything. Also, if you're wondering, this blending brush is from Sigma. It is one of the best concealer brushes in the market. So if you're looking to invest in a concealer brush, it's this one from Sigma. I always put concealer on top of my lids ताकि जब मैं eyeshadow करूँ, I already have a base. Now, the key to achieving a flawless base or a flawless look is always blending very well. So whenever I do a look like this, or even in general, if you've seen my videos, you know how important blending is for me. So I'm going to take in a damp beauty blender and just sort of go over any parts that I have concealed, use color corrector. तो इससे क्या होता है ना, आपका जो ब्यूटी ब्लेंडर होता है वो आपके सारे प्रोडक्ट्स को इतने अच्छे से आपके स्किन में मिक्स कर देता है that it just looks flawless, and anything that is extra comes on this beauty blender. That's why, you guys, it is extremely important to blend. Like, never ever miss this step. Also, you guys, I always take my concealer down to my neck as well. Sometimes I just forget to shoot it, but this is a step that's extremely important. Please do not forget this at all. Now that I'm done with my base, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury's mini finishing powder, and I'm just going to apply it under my eyes and areas where I sweat. I don't want to bake, I don't want to do anything that is heavy, so I'm just going to go under my eyes so that this part doesn't crease, and apply my powder here. This one is very lightweight, it's amazing. I know it's a little expensive, but it is worth the investment. I'm going to go here on my nose because these are the areas where I tend to sweat, and I'm just going to lock my base, which is very, very important for a look like this. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my brows. Since this is a minimal look, I'm just going to comb my brows. That's it, with a brow brush. This one is from Pro Art. You guys know about it. It's my favorite brush. I'm just going to give my eyebrows a shape. I don't want to go in with a brow gel, or I don't want to do something very extravagant with it. Today I'm going to use a product that is a magical product that I love it. This one is from Nykaa, and it's their brow filler. So this product is so magical. Whenever I don't have the time to do my brows, I just go over this and just sort of fill my brows. Like, अगर मैं इसको अपने brows पे लगा लूँ, so see, it has just darkened the color of it, and it just looks like so natural, and you don't have to go ahead with a brow pencil or like 3 4 products, and it makes it look so natural. It's from Nykaa, easily affordable, and just look at it. It fills any gap that you have, and it's a lifesaver. After you're done with your Nykaa's brow gel, you can just go in with your brow brush and just again like give them a shape, and you're done. I mean, you guys, just look what one product can do to your brow. So whenever you don't have the time, invest in this one. It's such an amazing product. It looks like your brows have volume. Like आपने उन्हें shape किया है, you've gone ahead and done like a brow gel, but it's just that one product that's a game changer. So whenever I'm doing a look like this, that's very minimal. For my eyes, I usually go with just one shade. I fill my entire eyes with just one shade of eyeshadow and maybe put a little bit of glitter, and I do a tiny wing liner, and that's what I do with my eyes. So I'm going to be creating an eye look using this palette by K Beauty. It's Pure Bloom. I love the shades they have. It's like pink, brown, nude, glitter. So let's just do like a very minimal look with this eye palette. So I'm going to go in and take the shade Spice and apply it all over my eyes. It's like a very It's like a very beautiful color of pink, like a nude pink, but it's something that's extremely beautiful. So even if I just apply this one shade all over my eyes and leave it, like, it'll still look perfect. You know, the other day I was reading a comment when someone said, "Oh, this is not a clean girl makeup look that you've done." But you know, whatever I do on my channel or the kind of looks that I create are very personal. Like, this is a minimal makeup look for me. This is a look that is just like very nice. Also, it is basic. So, similarly, like when I did the clean girl makeup look, I just thought like that's how it's supposed to be. Like, all of these looks are just like my take. I'm not a professional makeup artist. I've also learned through trial and errors throughout the years. And it's just like these are like mini concepts that I'm creating and just having fun with it. So I'm just going to use one eyeshadow today. Also, I want you guys to know that this is a quick look. तो अगर आपके पास टाइम नहीं है तो ये look पाँच पाँच मिनट में तो आराम से हो सकती है. अब अगर इस लुक में आपको थोड़ा सा कलर ऐड करना है, so you can take a slightly brown shade of eyeshadow. You can use a brown color and you can go over your lower lash line. So इससे क्या होगा, you're just going to have two different colors and it's just going to look more bright. Your eye look, your face, all of it. And also brown or pink, though aise shades hote hain that are very close to our skin tone, you know, that mix very well with our skin. So these two shades look very neutral, they look very natural. So whenever you're going for a look like this, you can always sort of play in between browns and pink. Now look at this, इससे क्या हुआ, it's just added color और मेरी आंखें और खुल गई है, you know, they look more big and they look bright and it looks extremely natural. This is such an amazing palette. I mean, they have pink and golden glitter, so I'm just going to mix both of them and just see the kind of shade that I'm going to get, the kind of shine. If you guys can see, this is very minimal. इसने ज़्यादा कुछ किया नहीं है और मैंने बहुत ही light pressure से अपने हाथों से glitter apply किया है. तो what's going to happen is जब आप अपनी आंखें बंद करोगे ना, it's just going to give it a very subtle shine. ऐसे लगेगा like, you know, the sun is shining on you. और कुछ एकदम ज्यादा नहीं लगेगा. So you can apply a glitter if you want. If you don't want, just leave it. It works like this as well. Now whenever I'm doing a minimal look, I never go in with a black kajal or a black liner. I always use brown. So for anyone who wants to do this step, वैसे तो ये लोग बिल्कुल ठीक है, but in case you want to go in with a liner, always I think go with a brown eyeliner. Like, it looks so nice. I'm gonna do it for y'all so y'all can see it for yourself. I think this is perfect. Like, this looks less, it looks minimal. If you guys want, you can skip this step. I just thought I'll do it for anyone because a lot of people have been asking on tutorials and when it comes to wing liner. So I thought I'll include every step. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my mascara, my favorite one from Maybelline, and I'm just going to lightly apply it. I'm not going to be using any false lashes. मैं वैसे भी नहीं करती, I don't like it, but I'm just going to go ahead and use a mascara and just see how beautiful, and just see the kind of difference a mascara makes. Like, this is a stunning mascara, drugstore product, Maybelline, one of the best in the market. Like, less is more, you guys. You can see, like, we've just applied concealer, we've done our skincare properly, one shade of eyeshadow, mascara, and it just looks stunning. When it comes to bronzer, blush, I, you know, adding color to my skin, I don't want to go too heavy, I don't want to go too dark, so I'm going to be using this palette by My Glam. It's called Chisel It. I just love the shade. I'm going to dip it in the bronzer very lightly with very lightweight, just apply a little bit here so that it just adds color, like very little, like just minimal product. I'm gonna go here. I'm not even going to use like a liquid stick or anything and properly set and contour. No, I just want this to add a little bit of color, dimension, depth, to just make my skin a little warmer. That's it. So I think when you do a look like this, blush plays a huge part. So I'm going to use this magical blush by K Beauty. It's the liquid blush, and I'm going to show you the product. Like, just see how magical this product is. Look at the color, it's stunning. What I like to do with a liquid blush like this, I like to take it behind my hand like this, so that product एकदम से आपके ऊपर ना आ जाए, you don't get scared. And then with my finger I just apply it all over my face. Like I don't like, look at this, apply it all over my nose and then blend it. Now I'm going to take in my blush brush and dab it on my blush and very gently just here mix it on my skin. This is such a stunning shade of pink, you guys. No, I am a fan of K Beauty and their products. Wipe off anything that is excess. You don't want your hands to be dirty. For my lips, I'm going to keep it extremely natural. I'm going to go in with this lip liner from K Beauty. It is such a beautiful shade. So I've completely filled in my lips with this lip liner. I'm going to mention the shade in the description. And it's such a stunning natural color of pink. So I think this looks nice, but I'm going to go and add in a little bit of another color. Let's see if I add a pink or a brown, but something that looks very minimal, looks very natural. I have this lipstick by K Beauty and it's in the shade Rehearsal, and I'm just going to go in and just dab Rehearsal on top of the lip liner. Ooh, it's matte, it's silky, it's smooth. I just love their products. They're affordable and they're luxury. Like, trust me, they feel like that at least. The last step, I'm again going to go in under my eyes and just put in my powder. I like to do this ताकि अगर कभी कोई eyeshadow गिर गया है या आपका base इधर से उधर हो गया, so this is a step that just helps. Last but not the least, I'm going to go in with my setting spray and just go in with my beauty blender and just fix it all. So this is the final look. I think we've done a pretty amazing job. I've tried and used as less products as possible. If you guys want, you can always skip the wing liner, you can skip the glitter, and it's going to look even more real, it's going to look even more natural. Also, one request, if you'll create any looks using my makeup tutorial, please leave it in the comments. It's going to make me feel really nice. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, for tuning in. I love you guys.